of technology that you know?
Computer.
Yeah, so computers, using your computers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else? What are some different ways?
Multimedia.
Yeah, multimedia. So what are some examples of multimedia? Like music, right? What else besides music?
Presentation.
Yeah, presentations. Who likes watching films?
Everybody.
So films. Anything else?
Clips.
Clips, yeah, film clips.
Cartoons.
Yeah, cartoons. Also, you could consider comics,
Mm-hmm.
like, and just pictures. So, my session is going to be about using these items in the classroom. Who says you can't use technology to teach a lesson? Music and movies can be educational as well as interesting for the students. So I'm going to pass around a piece of paper. Please take one and then pass it to the others, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, how many teachers in here only teach young learners? You teach in the kindergarten, correct?
That in a school.
And in primary school. Okay, so most of these activities are geared a little bit more for older students, but they can easily be changed for young students. I teach first form and fourth form at my school. I begin every lesson with a song. I show the words to the song. Usually they have movements. So if you would like some of those activities, I would be happy to give you my email and I can send those to you. But these are a little bit more for maybe sixth form and older, just based on the material, but it can be adjusted. Okay, does everybody have a piece of paper?
Mm-hmm.
So,
No.
okay, so this first activity is for using music in the classroom. Chance, who likes music? I love music. My students love music. So using music, and especially songs that they know, will be an interesting way for them to practice vocabulary, practice grammar, and practice their listening skills. So I'm going to play you a clip of this song. This song is by Adele. Do you know Adele?
Mm-hmm.
Many of you might know this song. So as you can see, there are blank spaces. I will play the clip for you. You need to fill in the blanks with the word that you hear. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Yeah. You have to click on the speaker.
I have it in my iTunes if not.
It worked when I used it.
Idea?
Mm-hmm. Is the sound on?
Mm-hmm. I put it in iTunes.
One problem with technology is that sometimes there can be problems. So always check before the lesson.
Playing.
I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to
Yeah. Very
So
fast.
in a normal lesson, you would probably play the clip maybe 2 or 3 times. One time is not going to be enough because the first time the students hear it, they'll be trying to figure out what's going on, much like maybe you were as you were listening. By the second time, they'll understand it more, and by the third time, they should have it. So you'll want to play it 2 or 3 times. In the interest of time today, I won't play it again. It's just for an example. So then, once you've had them write down their answers, you'll ask them follow-up questions. So you'll check their answers. Can you go back one second? So for example, as you can see, you're using past tense. So you would go through the answers and say, I set fire to the rain, watched it poured as I touched your face. Well, it burned while you cried because I heard it screaming out your name. So you'll go through the answers first and then tell them, what tense was this? They will say, oh, it's past tense. What is the song about? What is the song about?
About
Love.
Love.
Love. Lost love, maybe just it's a very emotional song. So you'll ask the students to tell you, what is the song about? Then, for practice, ask them to rewrite the song in another tense. Maybe rewrite it in future tense, any tense that they're interested in. And then also rewrite the song from another perspective. So maybe this song is about love. Maybe rewrite it from the man's perspective. Perhaps he's not interested in her love. So they can be creative and think of new ways to practice and think of different ideas of the song. Another activity for music, musical chairs. Does anyone know the game musical chairs? Besides the Americans. Musical chairs is where you set up chairs in a circle. Each student has a chair. You'll need space in the classroom for this. But every student has a chair. You press play. The students have to move around and find a new chair. They sit down. Then you remove one of the chairs.
Yeah.
Play the music. Yeah, I think you probably have it in Ukrainian. It's
Yeah.
So it's the same idea. But in order to make this English practice, every chair could have a vocabulary word taped to the chair. So when the student sits down, they have to use the word correctly in a sentence in order to keep their spot, for example. You could do it with conjugation of words into past tense, future tense, any kind of way. So it keeps them moving, which is very important for TPR and keeping students active, but they're also getting really great practice with their vocabulary and with grammar. Okay, so video. Should I show?
Is it under flash now?
No, it should be playing in the other one, maybe. It's the next slide.
That's right here.
Well, this is the Bon Jovi one.
Oh.
I don't know which one. There's gonna be no sound.
No, it's sound. I muted it.
Okay. So now you can show video clips to your students. Again, you'll want to show the clip. You'll do a pre-activity. So the clip I am about to show you is from the movie The Great Gatsby. Has anyone seen the movie The Great Gatsby? Okay, so this clip is from the movie The Great Gatsby. I will play this clip for you 2 times. The first time, I want you to watch, see what you understand happening, okay? Then I'll play it again, and we will answer some questions together as a group.
I thought I might see you here.
Hello.
I remembered you lived next door.
It's like an amusement park.
Shall we?
Did you get an invitation?
People aren't invited to Gatsby.
Well, I was. Seems I'm the only one. Who is this Gatsby?
He was a German spy during the war.
Teddy Barton, Nick Carraway.
A German spy?
No. He's the Kaiser's assassin.
I heard he killed a man once.
It's true. Killed for fun, free of charge. He's certainly richer than God.
You don't really believe you killed a man, do you?
Well, let's go find him and you can ask him yourself.
Okay, so what did you see in that clip? Where are they? Where does this clip take place? Yeah, they're at a party. And who are the main characters that are speaking? How many characters are there?
3.
Yeah, there's 2 main, but there are also some party attendees who are also speaking. but the main two is a woman and a man, correct? And who are they talking about?
About Gatsby.
Yeah, they're talking about one person, a man named Gatsby. So they are at the party for Gatsby, but they don't really know this man. They're trying to figure out more about him. Okay, so now we know they're at a party. There are two main characters speaking about another man named Gatsby, and he's a very mysterious character. Okay, so let's watch it one more time.
I thought I might see you here.
Hello.
I remembered you live next door.
It's like an amusement park.
Shall we?
Did you get an invitation?
People aren't invited to Gatsby.
Well, I was. Seems I'm the only one. Who is this Gatsby?
He was a German spy during the war.
Teddy Barton, Nick Carraway.
A German spy?
No. He's the Kaiser's assassin.
I heard he killed a man once.
It's true. Kills for fun, free of charge. He's certainly richer than God.
You don't really believe you killed a man, do you?
Well, let's go find him and you can ask him yourself.
Okay, so now let's look at some questions about the clip. So the first question is a little bit small. At the beginning, what does the woman say that she remembers? So at the beginning, what does the woman say that she remembers about the other man who's speaking? A, where the man lives. B, the man's name. Or C, the man's favorite drink.
The man's name.
A. Whoever said A, it's correct. She remembers where he lives. She said, I thought I might see you here. I know that you live next door. So she remembers where he lives. Okay, number 2. What does the man compare the party to? So what does the man compare the party to? A, an amusement park. B, a park where newsmen hang out. Or C, a museum. Which one? A, an amusement park. Like a circus, an amusement park. Okay, number 3. Who received an invitation to the party? Who received an invitation to the party? A, the woman. B, the woman and the man. Or C, the man. Actually, it's C. C. The woman said, people don't receive invitations to this party. And the man said, well, I received an invitation. So it's supposed to be kind of odd that the man received an invitation, but nobody else did. Okay, number 4. It would be safe to assume at this point. So it would be safe to assume at this point. Do you know the word assume? Okay. Nick and Gatsby are friends. B, Nick does not really know Gatsby. Or C, Nick does not like Gatsby. B, correct, B. He doesn't know who Gatsby is. That's why he's asking people at the party. Okay, and the last question. Which of the following is not a rumor about Gatsby? So which one is not a rumor? A, that he killed a man. B, that he won all his money gambling. Or C, that he's a German spy.
German.
B. It's B. That he won all of his money gambling. The first man said, I heard he was a German spy. And then the last person said, I heard he killed a man. So these are just comprehension questions. It's very difficult to watch a video clip, but that's why it's good for the students to practice this. It really helps them with their listening skills. And you get a break from talking because they have to watch a video instead. Okay, so other technologies. They can use their computers to use word art clip to illustrate or create a story in English. Word art is just pictures on the computer used in Word. So they can create their own storybooks using computer animation. I like to have my students do art projects in class, but many of them are shy when it comes to drawing pictures. They don't think that they're good artists, or they're embarrassed compared to their classmates. Using word art from the computer is a way that they don't have to draw the pictures, but they can still be creative and use new ideas. You could even print a group of pictures, bring them to class, and say, create a story using these pictures. And then they have to create their own story. Creativity and creative thinking is really important for the students to use. Okay, other technologies. This is my absolute favorite one, class blogs. Who knows what a blog is?
You know.
Blogs? Yeah.
Internet.
Yeah, they're on the internet. It's a place where you can write your ideas.
Yeah.
I keep a blog about my life as a Peace Corps volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
People can keep blogs about fashion, about travel, anything. It's an online journal.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. So there's a website. It's called kidblog.org. This website, as the teacher, you will create a page for your students or an account for your class. Then your students create their own blogs within the website. But you as the teacher are the mediator for the entire thing. So you can make sure that they're not writing inappropriate things on the internet. You can also check to make sure they're doing their homework assignments. I used this for creating pen pals with American students because a lot of American students have blogs as well. So every week we have a home reading class where we work on the blogs as well. And their home task is to write a blog entry about travel or to write a blog entry about their favorite holiday. So it's writing practice, but it's online, and the kids can use it to meet other students around the world and comment on each other's blogs. The website is very easy to use, and it comes in every language. So you can change it to Ukrainian or Russian. Another idea is email a story for a home task. It's along the same lines as the blog. Write a story about your favorite movie or your favorite actor, and then have them email it to maybe you as the teacher or a friend. It's important to teach the students how to type on the internet and how to properly write sentences. I know a lot of students use VK or Facebook, and that's short sentences. A lot of slang, not using proper grammar or punctuation. So by writing emails and blogs, they have to, the same way that they would speak in class in full sentences, proper grammar, they have to do the same thing on the computer. So, and it's fun for them because it's better than just writing on a piece of paper, which they might not find interesting. Record a video as news reporters. That's pretty easy to do. Maybe do a weather report if you're having a topic on weather, and the students can get really creative. Oh, we're out here in Chernivtsi, Ukraine, and it is raining cats and dogs, or whatever the weather is. It's fun for them to take on a new personality. They can pretend to be somebody else, and it's kind of interesting for them. And Jeopardy. Does anyone know Jeopardy? It's a, of course you know, I keep thinking you're, Jeopardy is a word game where you have different, do you have it on your computer, the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
I forgot to put it on my poster. Okay, so this is a template for Jeopardy. It's an American game show that we have on TV, so it's really popular. It's a competition game.
It's really hard.
No, on TV is hard. It's a mind game. I've used this in my classes.
One daily double coming up in one of these categories.
Categories.
Okay, so you have categories.